Happy Sunday, everybody. Welcome. Please share this stream out. We are on to do some more psychic healings, psychic readings. That's what they're supposed to be, is healing. So anybody who's interested, excuse me, go to my link tree down here at the bottom of the screen. linktr dot tr.ee/psychic shaman 333. Stop it. No, sit. Sorry, dog. But yeah, how's everybody doing out there? Happy Sunday. Let's get started with my intro. If I can find it again. I don't know why I scrolled it away. It's kind of stupid, but you know, I am sometimes. All right, let's see here. Welcome back, everybody. All two of you for now, but hopefully we get a few more people in here. Once we get to 15 likes, we will give away a free reading. So stick around, keep sharing it out. Hello, Mariana. Welcome. Yeah. I think it's just data love, or your signal. Go back there and see if it works.
I tried that before.
And it didn't. Or you signed off and went back in, right? Came out, came back in. I know it's doing that to a lot of people. Hello, Laura. Y'all been experiencing the shifting going on lately? The energy going on lately? The changing, the transitioning, transforming, transitioning. I mean, it is. There's a transit going on with everybody. That energy is throughout everything. So I'd like to get your take on it. If you have any questions about it, let me know. Leave them in the comments. But we are doing live readings, so if you do want a reading, they're only $10. You just have to go to my link tree if you already got a reading. Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stuff going on with my family, with us. I mean, with the world. I mean, look, didn't Biden just step down? I mean, that it doesn't matter to me, but it does, because that energy is put out there. So it's going to affect the oneness and the connection that we have to the everything, to the all. And it could be tough energetically, especially if it's the first time you've kind of gone through an awakening. And that's what's going on with a lot of people. I'm sensing it. I'm seeing it. There's, people I'm worried about that won't get off my mind. And I'm, because I've been on this trip before, and when you're finally willing to be free, freedom it punches you in the gut too. Like, it's beautiful. I love it. I'd have it no other way, but freedom is not easy, especially finding freedom within your mind and actually just being authentically you. Once you become like authentically you, and you're not afraid of who people think you are or think about you, what they think about you, and you hold yourself accountable for everything you look at in life, right? You get to this place of, hopefully, if you're growing spiritually, you get to this place of going through that dark night of the soul, or whatever they want to call it, going into that cave, experience in the dark, the lower world, being able to get through that, and not, because it's only supposed to be temporary. I think a lot of it's happening to show people, like, bring everybody a reckoning, right? That's kind of what's going on right now. Now, within that reckoning, there's a lot of beautiful things, and there's doorways of opportunity, but you have to go through that account of taking an account of yourself and what you're doing and where you've been, um, before you get to that place. So if you're in that place, if you keep going, keep doing what you're doing, keep following your passions, especially those will help you keep your sanity, being creative. And gratitude's another one. Having gratitude for everything in your life, even the um, uncomfortable stuff, even the uncomfortable moments. It's important to keep a good head and heart, and know that no matter you're going through, it will pass. And by living that authentic life is when you will basically build a shield around you. Succeeding in the way you want to succeed, pick something that makes you happy, fulfilling, or living out your purpose, what you feel truly you should be doing, instead of doing okay, well, this makes money. Find a way to make money doing what you love. There's always a way. It doesn't mean it's going to be the same as like working a job where you have everything, everything's on you. But this is where we're going. Nobody's here to save us. The universe, it does listen. God, whatever you want to call them, the singularity, whatever you want to call it, that there is an intelligent power looking after us, or intelligent powers, I should say. It's a lot of things in a lot of different ways, a lot of different ways to look at it. But don't stay in that dark cave too long. Don't get lost in that abyss. And the way to do that is just keep one foot in front of the other. This is how you deal with shifts, at least how I deal with them. But I'm noticing, like, all my friends, people that I know, most of them, some of them are actually they're out of that dark night, and they're working toward their goals. And that's what you do. That's why I'm out here in the middle of the desert building. It will happen. It's happening. An oasis out here, a sanctuary, a retreat, a place for people to come. Not everybody, but people that really truly need, the universe will bring here. And yeah, we have to be safe about it. And it's going to have to be somebody that we know on a soul level, really. Because it's a crazy world out there. And if you're watching, we're all on the same soul level. So that means all of you too. But these are ways, it's preparing for that. We're going through a huge awakening, a huge one. Like, and everybody gets to go, even people that have woken up before or have been through an awakening. Like I said before, you don't just go through one, hopefully, or you're not growing. And I had one of the most profound days I had yesterday. I'll talk about that on the Mystic Shaman channel, but just things were clicking. I felt like, oh my God, I'm playing like things. I'm asking questions in my head, and I meet somebody out of nowhere randomly, right? And this person has a lot of knowledge to what I was asking. And this has happened twice here. Actually, it's happened 4 times. That, big ones. One was when Tina came here, Tina and Mike. Another awakening, or just an epiphany, or just kind of flood of information that like really helped at that time that they were here, or that I was meeting up with a guy at the laundromat, of all places, just answering questions that I had in my head over the past few weeks. It's letting you know that life is a lot more grand than you realize, or a lot of us give credit for. There is a lot of power there. The power that I know of. It goes very deep, and it goes you've had tons of those. Yep, that happens, especially being a psychic, because you always want to get better at what you do and be more connected with spirit, be more clear with spirit. And if you're doing the right thing, if you want to be a good psychic or practitioner, right? And these are especially good for those who are sensitive to things and can see what's going on, where most people don't see it. They don't want to pay attention to that grandeur of life, which is real. And it can go either way. It can be nice. It can be fun. can be enjoyable, and it can be a nightmare. And it is. And they both play out. And a lot of the times it's right here how you deal with it. But you got to get yourself back up. Find a place that makes you happy. Find something that at least occupies your mind from all of the madness and the chaos, right? Hello, True Bird. But it's really paying attention to those times. Like right now, I feel like I'm very connected. Like I got hit with the wake up, you know, and my senses are live right now. They're going. Like you get in these places where anything you want to look at or get foretelling of, or, you know, have a better perspective on, the universe just goes boom and releases it in a way that's like very powerful and gives you so much energy. As a psychic and what I do, I'm getting a ton of it, like a ton of energy coming in, a ton of messages coming in, picking up on other people's, like my family's like emotions. And like I was calling my whole family and I couldn't get a hold of anybody in my family. It freaked me out. Like I was kind of, because I felt this anxious feeling and then this sad feeling. I'm like, that ain't me. Somebody in my family needs help. But they're going through an awakening from my perspective. Everything gets pulled away from you for a minute, even if it's just in your thoughts. It's like that's that dark night of the soul where you have no way but to look at what you don't want to look at. And that's very healing. That is a healing process. This is where we take that accountability. This is where we take full accountability for everything and just go, you know what? I don't know how long I'll be on this in this life. So I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to, you know, build something beautiful for those to come after me. And for me too. We love what we're doing. I mean, it's pretty much, you know, bare bones right now, but it's turning into something. And it always is. Since we got here, I can see everything. Like I can see buildings. I can see, before it's there, a pond. I can see little trails going through our property. I can see trees. I can see it all. It's there. It's just we're manifesting it right now, and that takes time. This is a lifelong thing we're doing. This is the long game. But I appreciate the awakening energy that's coming through to all of us. I'm very grateful for it. It always puts my senses on like heightened, very heightened. So if you're hello, Kelly, if you're experiencing these things, yeah, let us know in the comments. I think we're going to talk about this tonight too in class. And I do teach a class every Sunday night, unless there's a holiday, which there's a lot of holidays on Sunday. But you just have to go to my website, which is right up here, www.psychicshaman333.com. Find the Metaphysical Mystics tab. So open up the menu where you can see different pages you can go to on my website. You'll see Metaphysical Mystics. That's how you can enroll. We're having a class tonight. It is a subscription based, but it's going to be fun tonight. It's going to be fun and just very like we're going to accept an awakening. Well, some of us may not, but it's that energy that, like I've been telling Norma, the energy is like palpable. Like I can feel it. It's good. I thank God I'm out here and not around a bunch of distraction, because it wouldn't be as felt as much as it is. Oh, thank you, Tom. But yeah, we are doing readings. I'm just chatting about the shifts going on right now. What was that? Oh, did the thing flip open? Did I think it was the cord. It flipped off of there. Great. Yeah, and it is full moon. Holy shit. Me and Norma were looking at it last night. Yep. I need to pay more attention to that, even to like use it in the live streams too and kind of talk about that. But get my shit together. I haven't seen Kathy. I wonder where she's at. She shouldn't have to be here every time. I did see Tina though. Tina, you still in here? But yeah, and it's just further showing me this is where you're at. This is what you're doing. You're going to continue to do it. Just keep doing it. Don't get in a dark place. And that's what yesterday, stresses are just little things. But then you look at the big picture and you're like, that's what I want. Still want that. So you had thunderstorms today. Awesome. We need some here. We thought we were going to get we did get a good amount of rain yesterday. I wasn't here.
It wasn't much, but it wasn't.
It was like a drizzle for a couple of minutes. It was enough to wet everything up, get everything wet. And it cooled things way down. There's a lot of monsoons going on around me right now that aren't hitting us. The wind needs to shift. That's how it is out here. Like, you really appreciate water because there's water catchment, and just like for the garden, just to cool things down. That's the one cool thing about Arizona. Yeah, it could be really hot here, and not where we're at exactly, but the monsoon rains cool it down a lot. So it rains not a lot, but enough to cool things down. But the thing that sucks is they're little monsoons. So they're like, one will be over there, one will be over there, one will be over there, and not hitting you at all. It's nice right where you're at, or it's sunny. Not many people on right now, huh? It's humid. Yeah, it's pretty humid here because we have clouds everywhere. Probably not as humid as it is where you're at. Those winds are blowing from your direction. Northeast, or not north. They're blowing to the southeast or southeast. They're coming from the northeast or northwest. Sorry, northwest. But yeah, we got a laundromat here now. I like a decent one, like a proper one. I was so excited yesterday when I went to do laundry. I'm like, oh yeah, this thing's cool. It's like has space. It's got the big washers that I like to use. Oh, it's nice to see you too, Rachel. That's why I ran into this mysterious guy. That's the second time that's happened. Once when I went to the tire shop because my tires were going flat. It was like the universe was saying, "Yep, we're gonna make sure he makes it there." And I talked to a guy there that was on his way back home to North Carolina, and he was pretty profound. He told me like he just had all these answers for me that I didn't even ask the questions, but he was talking about that, and I learned a lot about my truck, mechanics, and other things. Hello, Sherry. Yesterday I learned I got some local knowledge, which was kind of going to be kind of hard to decipher, but it's still, he kind of created more mystery for me. Yeah, that's the story I'm going to tell in the mystics class tonight. We all tell a story a week or add something before we get started with whatever we're doing or learning. Hello, Diana, excuse me. Yeah, please share this out because once we get to 15 viewers, we will give away a reading. I want to turn that AC back on, but it's so loud. The generator is so loud. I hear that ringing in my ears all day. It's hot though. Hello, Lydia. Welcome. Yeah, the shifting. If you're going through it right now, I feel you. And lately I'm getting when that like epic moment happens, it's almost like some of you may know about this. A heroic dose. Taking a heroic dose is really good, but you don't have, you're not seeing shit melt or anything like that, but your understanding of things at a much higher place. It's like, this is everything. What do you do with all that? What do you do with the story in your life that you're living and you're watching from your perspective? I don't even know how to explain it. Higher consciousness, like more understanding. Like, I'm a psychic and I'm starting to get like a lot of random stuff coming in, which I know is not random. And it's very powerful. It has been since yesterday. Thank you, Tom, for holding it down, brother. Yeah, the shift. Yeah, it's a strong full moon. I'm thinking it's even bigger. It's an earthly thing, though. There's really a shift of things going on, like changes with everybody. It's been going on for like a year, where I've seen a lot of change. Well, the last couple of years since we left Utah. I mean, it's had its more powerful moments, but it's gradually built up. There it goes. There goes our shower. Yeah, and it's not. It feels off, but it's supposed to happen. It's an awakening. Another awakening. As long as we keep our heads about us and don't allow too many to influence what we're going through, which is on a personal level, but it's also everything. I think we're. Yeah, we were looking at the full moon last night. So the winter's. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, summer's cooking. That's really cooking this year. But I've just seen like people that I would never think change into like certain like big changes in people that I know, people that are close to me. And I'm like, whoa, like, what? Where are you at? You know, it's that shifting. It's the pendulum swing, right? Pendulum swinging back. So that's how I see it. But it's a trip. It's a trip. I've been through it a few times, so I take it a little bit better, but it's still hard. It's like the awakenings get even more powerful as you go through it. You know, go through that process. Hey, dogs, stop it. Yeah, I was gonna take a break today, but I'm like, no, I need to jump on. I feel like I've got some things to say. And yep, it's like, I mean, it's still happening, but as I open my eyes more and more in my heart, it's whoa. It's a trip, man. It's a real trip. Yeah, it is hard on you. Well, I think it's harder on us because we're more sensitive to it. Some people, and I don't think a lot of people, even those most egotistical people, they're feeling it too. Like they have no choice. It's right in their face now. Like it's almost like someone snapped their fingers and put everybody into like reflection mode. Which is good because you know where reflection mode leads. Some of us do. That leads to I mean, I'm going to be cheesy about it, but it leads to your own promised land. You know, especially if something bad is happening or what's perceived bad, what you feel, there's usually light to come after. I am doing readings. Yep, I'm just chatting, talking about the shifts and the awakenings, and that's enough, dude. Hey, I think Norma's out wrestling with the shower, trying to strap it back in because it just got blown down. Yeah, it's a major shift, and there's a bunch of stuff going on. And like I said, like there's things that I'm learning right now. I'm like, holy shit! Like I'm learning this guy that's teaching ancient Greek, and he's teaching about like how the ancient Greeks saw the whole biblical story and saw, I mean, whoa. And he's like translating that and he's telling me, whoa, there were a lot of people on drugs back then, dude, or dudettes. And they had, those were sacred rituals, which I get. I've partaken. I feel like I'm getting to a place like where I don't really need that. Like you don't need drugs to get you to where, where those things can take you. What the hell? I wonder how many people are seeing that black screen. That's not cool, dude. That's like you're seeing it. Yeah. Norma's trying to watch the stream and she's just got a black screen where it says live. I hope that they're not doing that to everybody.
No, I thought.
Okay, good. Well, that's some good gusts, huh? We're gonna get some rain. That'd be nice. Blow that rain our way. The thing is, like, we might need to bungee it in the back
I
too.
did it a little higher, and yeah, but yeah, bungee.
Like maybe bungee the top, so I'll do that after the live. Hopefully it holds together. Because last time it just pushed that bungee off. Because it's not hooked into something. Yeah.
But this time I
need to drill a hole or something.
Kind of wrap it around
on the pallet. Yeah.
the sides. Okay.
Those are some weird winds. That's a weird angle we're getting them from. All right, thanks, Leonard. I froze for a second. It's pretty windy outside, and I think that does have something to do with it, but on my end, it looks pretty good. Thank you, Inger, for the $10. All right, Inger is first. Thank you again. Okay. These knuckleheads. Mostly blue. Thank you, Rachel, for the $20. Thank you. Very generous, as usual. Thank you. Ooh, my thumb is hurting today. It's a sore. I think it's from shuffling cards. All right, Inger, are you back with us? I want to make sure. All right, Rachel, I'll do that for you, and thank you very much. Yeah, I saw that, Inger. Thank you. I pulled some cards for you. You ready? But if you have a question, just go ahead and let me know. Okay, Jen. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. Didn't read the whole thing like I always do. All right. So first card is the Bells card, deflecting that energy, probably dealing with those shifts coming up or that we're in the middle of. Consider this information coming in, like and give yourself some breaks sometimes. Like you need to play ways to decompress. But the Bells card's, basically telling you, and this is you kind of getting rid of a lot of that negative energy as it comes in. You know how to deal with these types of awakenings, and you're going through one. We all are on a oneness type of level. But yeah, it's important to knock away the negativity or negative thoughts. This is in the past position, so it's something you've already been working on. And then you got the cave, which is that retreat, like I was telling you, taking some time to let yourself decompress, right? To let yourself calm. I go outside and sit down and just look I've been looking to the east, I look to the south, and just sit there and just look into the vast expanse, right? Just as far as the eye can see, take in all of the heaven on earth, basically, and how big everything really is and how important every little thing is. Even if it seems like it's happened on accident, I don't believe a lot in I don't believe at all in coincidences. Maybe that could happen sometimes randomly, but it seems that everything has its own design and the way it's supposed to happen. We're doing good, Nikki. How are you? Anyway, so your last card is the prayer card. So what is it you want right now? You're given a chance to do something totally, I don't want to say totally different, but more of what you want to do. What is it you want? Start planting those seeds if you haven't already. That's where you're headed. And Norma pulled a card for you, which is number 7, Pau de Arco. Metamorphosis, change, right? You're changing into something different. You're still you, but you've come a long way. And life over time has changed the way you look at things and the way that you handle things and react to things. So let that transformation happen. Yeah, today I was late. I know we were cleaning this morning. So but welcome back, Layla and Nikki. I haven't seen you in a while. All right, Rachel's next, and she wants messages from Spirit. Babe, will you grab the fan? Are you getting sweaty and hot too? Muggy? We don't have the AC on right now because I got to give that generator a break sometime. All right, Rachel, are you ready? You're very welcome. I'm glad that's just what you needed. Awesome. Yeah, that full moon energy was no joke. How did I miss it? I didn't miss it. I saw it last night and I was like, oh, damn, full moon. Everything's coming out. Everything's coming to fruition, whatever it is. All right, so first card. Oops. Oh, yeah, okay. Is the sea creatures. Now, this came on upside down. And I try to make sure they're never upside down because I don't like using inverted. Because I feel like the cards can do it all upright. It's just a thing I do. But you got sea creatures, and the sea creatures is about like working with others, but fully like living your dreams, living what you want to do. And it came out upside down, so I'm not sure if like you're having a hard time, keeping up with your purpose, what really connecting with your true purpose, which I feel like you're living it, but could be living it a lot more mindfully. There's a lot more mastery going on that you're maybe not paying attention, that you're learning, you're entering or learning to get to another level. And whatever it is you're doing, just living your life. I do, Brenda. Yep, I've got time. So first card, and that came out inverted. So kind of really think, what purpose is it? What passions do I need to be fulfilling that I'm not? And then you've got Tree People, which is substance like self-care, self-love. Tell yourself in the mirror that you love yourself 3 times at least. And really when this card comes up, it's like nourishing either, the soul. And next card is South Abundance. So you're going to have plenty of opportunity. Thank you, Brenda. I just saw that $15 Cash App. Thank you. You're going to have plenty of opportunity to have some fun, to smile. This isn't about work, but this is about your purpose. So you're being shown your purpose. Start out small, but really follow those passions. What is it that makes you happy? What is it that you're passionate about? Last card that Norma pulled is Go To Cola. Number 17, higher consciousness. Yep. And that's where you'll find that higher consciousness is. Let me show it a little bit. It's hard to glare, but fulfilling your purpose. Now, hopefully you know what that is. If not, you'll find out soon. There you go. We have many purposes throughout life too, so they change or they morph into something else. Love reading. All right, Brenda, who are we looking at? Are you single or You have somebody that you're involved with right now. Just if you could leave me their first name, that would be awesome. I can't see your picture, but Layla was saying something about it, laughing about it. What is that a picture of? Hold on. It's not going to show me that way. Who is that? Crazy. Hello, Andrea. Yeah, it's time to give yourself some time. Uh, maybe a solo trip, maybe something on your own or something with like-minded. Yeah, just you might as well just leave it down for now.
I don't want blowing too
I
far.
know, I don't want to blow it away. I would say put another bungee in the back.
Okay.
Yeah, there's one sitting right there, and there's some on top of the. Where you put the bird seed. Yeah, you're working on it. Hot Indian dude. Oh, okay. All right, I get it. Jerry. Okay. Blue. That's enough, dude. Blue. Stop, dude. I'm trying to give readings here. Don't be naughty. Mommy's fixing the shower thing. That's enough, Blue. That's enough. All right, have a good night, Layla. Have a great week. I'll probably see you before the weekend. Enjoy that full moon. What's up, Allison? All right, let's see here. Jerry and Brenda. Brenda and Jerry. This looks good. You've got 2 cups and you've got a wands, and the wands card is good. As I'm seeing it, there's a deep connection with the 2 of you. That's when this card comes out. It's like past lives are intersecting again. They're meeting again. For whatever that ends up, as far as your love, you're asking about love. I get the Knight of Cups, which is like taking action, right? This is like love in action. This is about your emotions and your emotions with each other. The Knight brings that. It's like that momentum for things to be, loving. And I feel like that's what's going on right now. I feel like you guys have accomplished a lot just in the just lately, as far as the relationship goes. I mean, there's obviously probably still some things that aren't, what should I say, healed or balanced out yet, but you're getting there. And your relationship seems to be growing stronger because of it. Like, really be grateful to have, it's saying to say you're being victorious. Now, this doesn't denote it's always going to be victory, but I feel like the things you've been working on are really helping the relationship. So, got it secured. You've been summoned. Hello, Stephanie. Welcome. So, we're going to pull a card for Rachel real quick. Chewing your shoes?
Yes.
No shoes. You don't chew on those shoes. You got a shoe to chew on out there. That one you brought back from wherever you brought it back from. Okay, so we got one more card, Rachel. But so far, just to sum it up, or this is not Rachel. Sorry, it's not Rachel. This is for Brenda and Jerry. You're putting in the work. Even it looks like both of you are putting in the work. So it does seem to be a very, generally as I see it in 3 cards, it looks like it's working. So don't, keep working on it. Keep working on it. I said don't, and then I said keep working on it. That's not what I meant. You've got the secret admirer card. Someone has deeper feelings for you than you are letting on, or they are letting on. So I would say this is probably Jerry. Is he not being as expressive as you'd like him to be? I feel like he's getting better though. How did um that reading go? Like, did it resonate with you, Brenda? I don't need to know, but I'm just interested. I should have called it, put the full moon in there too on the title. With your cards being well, it's just basically a warning, and it was in the past position, so you're not getting along right now. It's messed up in the head. I feel like this is a connection that's gone on forever, for a long time, not forever, but and I mean the cards came out good. It just said it looked like there was a lot of healing and work to do. It says he does love you very much, at least from what I'm seeing. And I'm sure there's a lot of details that we could go over, but generally, the general reading that's of love, that's kind of what just a small part of it. But overall is what I'm seeing, that's where it's headed. 3 years. Yeah. I mean, I feel like your relationship's going through a growth process, and we all know growing pains are real. Whew, there we go. Thank you. Just doing all kinds of utility stuff while I'm on the readings. All right, we've been on for 42 minutes. Be on for a little bit more. You're very welcome, Brenda. Yeah, though it may not seem like it right now, I feel like you are both heading to a new level in your relationship. Those kind can be very trying sometimes, and you may lose faith in it, but I feel like if you just keep doing it, keep talking, even if some conversations go out of hand, we just don't want to hold any expectation on each other. That's where you want to be. Don't hold any expectation on what's going to happen. Just keep living. Just keep being together. Get closer. A lot of fear going on right there. I feel a lot of fear. A lot of fear from either him, you, both of you. It's a lot of it's baggage or what could happen. Don't let that shit play out in your head too much, or at all, if you can help it. Hello, Sherry. Welcome back. My Venmo it's on the business side. So if you have two tabs, you should have one that's like personal and one that's business. Psychic. So it's Psychic Shaman 333. All one word. Yep. Norma just left it in the comments. It's a full moon tonight. That's what I was saying. I said that's almost a full moon because you can tell we're getting a full one tonight, which will probably have clouds. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. You are up now. Did you have a question? Yeah, I see it right there. Thank you. I have many questions, so let's do a general. You're not the first person that said that. It does happen, not real often, but sometimes. They're like, I don't know, I've got a ton of questions, so let's just go with general, whatever comes up. There she is. Were you taking your nap, or were you just running errands, or occupied? Not that you're, I'm not trying to force you to be here, but I'm just like, when Kathy's not here, I'm like, oh, where'd she go? Because she's here a lot. That's why. I'm good, glad to see her back. Killing time. Okay. Stephanie. First card is the flute, expressing yourself. You're doing a good job. Keep it up. You got the expression card in the past position. So this is about you really stepping out, speaking up, being more you, like really, whether it's through music, like this guy's playing the flute, he's expressing himself. It doesn't matter what it is, but you're doing it, or you've started doing it again. You've got the rattle card right now, which is kind of disperse any of that energy or set boundaries right now. So energetically set boundaries, and sometimes physically set boundaries. But don't worry about the negative that's telling you you can't or you aren't. Listen to the energy that's telling you to keep going. You're doing great. So set those boundaries. Another concert going on at the neighbors. Yikes, 98 degrees. Yikey. All right. And then you got soul retrieval. Yeah, you're finding yourself again. You're finding your flow again. So keep it up. Keep doing that. Keep being you. Don't hide it. Show it off. And then you got, Norma pulled a card for you. You got Poppy, number 41, the dream state or the dream card. Obviously, you take Poppy to go to sleep, right? Because Poppy has those properties of sedative properties, and putting you in the dream state. So paying attention to your dreams right now is important. I mean, usually all the time, but I feel like if you're dreaming more vividly or ones that you can remember more, pay attention to the symbolism that's going on there. There you go. Thank you, Stephanie.
Sure, James.
Hold on one second. She sent. Why am I not getting the notification? She sent on Venmo. That's probably why, because Venmo doesn't give you instant. Usually they don't. Sometimes they do. That resonates. Awesome. Okay. Sherry, you are next. I know I haven't seen the notification for the payment, but that's okay. I trust you. Oh yeah, I see it now. Now I see it. $10. Thank you for the $10. So you're up next, and we're at 15 people. We can give away a reading now. So Norman's going to write down a number between 1 and 100. Whoever gets that number, use your intuition. It's heightened right now, especially with this full moon. It seems like everything's coming into like a release, like a good release, like an exhale. Yeah, you got to write it down. Keep a dream journal by your bed. Write it like within the first, as soon as you can. I do have Cash App, Valerie. Yep, it's Psychic Shaman. The $, the Cash App symbol, Psychic Shaman 333. All right, we've got the number. All right, we're reading for Sherry right now. Yep. Sherry, did you have a question? Yeah, somebody got real close. I'm gonna pull my hair up because it's just hot. Keep it up my neck. Yeah, I finally got it, Sherry. It came through. Thank you. All right, so we're just seeing if Sherry has a question before we get started, or you just want a general reading.
Oh, 63 right there.
Billy Joe got it. It was 63. Where did I see it? Where is it? Oh, right there. Yep. Good job, Billy Joe. You'll be up after Sherry. Yep, Sherry Billy Joe won that one. And Sherry Jan, if you have a question, or did you want me to just do a general spirit message? Like a general reading. Tom said 63 first. I wouldn't doubt it. He's pretty good at this game.
Oh, he did. Yep.
Oh, it was Tom. Damn it.
Sorry.
I'm getting closer. All right, let's see here. Still waiting for Sherry's response. So, oh, wait, cards and question. Family. Okay. General. Okay. All right. This is real estate here. Shuffle with these cards. You're talking about family, so we're going to use the Rider-Waite. Keep deciding which one. You saw it, Gina? Shit. I didn't see it. Norma didn't see it either. But she may not be getting all the comments here too. So.
I mean, I did eventually see it.
But we did see it. So it's Thomas that won. Sorry, Billy Joe, but you got it too. You got that number too. Oh, you want it to be general? Yeah, we're going to see what comes up. You did put family into my head, so that I will immediately connect with it. All right, so first card is the Seven of Wands. Card looks really good, huh? Pentacles, sorry. I always see the wand or standing on his work gardening tool. Seven of Pentacles is basically like, look at this man looking over what he's built, knowing that he's put a lot of hard work into it. And I feel like that's you. I don't know if you're trying to like mend the family together or help mend the family. I do see joys, like you're not holding any expectations, but I think you just want to bring joy into your life and others. And that's kind of what I'm seeing as far as, just generally. You got the Sun. That's a good card. That's about joy, finding the will and the strength and the, to move forward with your life. So it's kind of a hybrid, kind of about family, but now I'm starting to see more about you and that ambition. That this card comes up, the Emperor. He does things very measured, but he's very, very ambitious. Like he's very hardworking, very active, and that's where I feel you're going. I feel like that's where you're headed. You're donating yours to Billy Joe? Okay. He usually does donate his, so thank you, dude. And then you got number 16, Makuna. Get back on your journey. Get back to where, when you were thriving, where you were thriving. That's where you want to go. All right, now we are to Billy Joe Smith. Billy Joe knows how this works, so I'll just let her leave it in comments, whatever. General. Okay. All right. Probably need to go because we have class in an hour. So last call for readings. Anybody who wants one, make sure you get your payment in now. And then we have got to go pretty soon, but I've got time for a couple more readings. You got the North card first, Billy Joe. This is just kind of standing in your truth, living your truth. This is in the past position and looking at like gaining confidence from the past accomplishments you've had, gaining more confidence to accomplish whatever it is you want to accomplish now. Yeah, it's a little more challenging. It's a little harder. It's different. But hey, Melissa, what's up? Good to see you. It's been a while since you've been on one of my live streams, at least that I knew of. But you got the ancestors card next. So follow that ancestral wisdom. Pay attention to the voices that are talking to you, the feelings you're getting. You're getting, you're basically getting the things you've been asking for, and you're moving into that part of your life. Don't be afraid of it. Listen, move forward. And you get the bells card. Again, that one's been coming out a lot. That one in the rattlesnake telling you deflect any of that negative energy that may be coming up. It happens to all of us. So you just want to deflect it as much as possible because you're on a mission. I feel like your life's about to take not a huge shift, but just a shift in how you think and how you see things. And then you got number 8, Bhavan Sana, trust. Trust the process. Don't try to control it. The universe is conspiring in your favor. Let it do what it does. And embrace it as it comes. Doing that yourself. Awesome, Melissa. All right, looks like Valerie Lowe just paid. Thank you, Valerie. She paid $15, I think, over on, was it Cash App? Yep. Thank you, Valerie. Your daughter wants one? Okay. Yeah, that works. Thank you. You're very welcome, Billy Joe. Thank you. Being such a big support. Yeah, the wind's picking up. Georgia's slammed open. It's open right now because it's hot. But the wind's kind of blowing it around right now. The wind's being a little mischievous right now. A little destructive. All right, where is Valerie? Thank you, Valerie, for the $15 Cash App. You're up next, and I think Sherry's daughter wanted one too. Thank you, Sherry, for the $10. Yeah, it's windy. It's just we're getting little gusts. Like it's not that windy, but the gusts are pretty. They're enough to cause a little havoc. You have a great night too, Kathy. I didn't even know you were in here. Thank you for coming back. I'm glad you came. Have a great night. Melissa sent a 22. Melissa, thank you, Melissa. All right, just paid. Your daughter's name is Roxanne. Hello, Roxanne. Is she listening right now? Yeah, thank you, Melissa. That's awesome. And Valerie's up next. Yeah, Valerie's up next. Yeah, I was asking, did you have a question? And I was thanking you for the. I know you got to keep me on track sometimes when reading payments come in pretty fast. Usually Norma does, but she's doing something else.
I'm writing down the names.
Oh, she's writing down the names for the. Oh, okay. General? Okay. rebirth, renewal, second chances. That's what I'm seeing here. And the rattle. A lot of people are getting messed with because they're moving forward. And so the trickster energy is going to mess with you. You've like found like a new way to look at life, like looking at it as a child again, with like amazement, like just appreciating the big things and the little things. This is that rebirth coming up. So it's like a renewal, but then you got the East card right next to it, which is the present position. East card represents freedom, and it also represents second chances or new opportunities coming up for you, or creating those new opportunities. You have it's a new day. It's time to kind of, if you have to reset, maybe it's a reset, or go back to something that you were onto before, but it kind of seemed like it fizzled out. It's showing itself again. This opportunity is coming back and showing you, hey, this is you. You can do whatever the hell you want, right? You have to walk in that direction. Hello, Andrea. And then you got the rattle, which we've been talking about this a lot, those boundaries. Get rid of that negative energy that's telling you you can't. You can. You are doing it. You just have to set boundaries with any negativity, whether that's coming from people or just your own mind. Set those boundaries. Oh, awesome, Valerie. I'm glad you're liking it. And then you got calendula, purity. Yep, you're going through like a purification. That's that, like your eyes are being wiped, your third eye's being wiped, your soul, it's like you're really reconnecting with your soul again. So the sky's the limit there. Just remember that. Hello, Lucy. All right, now we're going for Roxanne, and hopefully, did she leave a question? And thank you again, Valerie. I'm glad that you liked that one. Oh, okay, well, it's Sherry, and then I think, was it Sherry before Melissa?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sherry, then Melissa. That's just how it came up in notifications for me. So as I noticed them, they kind of we go in that order. You're very, very welcome, Valerie. Thank you. And it was good to read for you again. It's been a while. All right. Roxanne, does she have a question, or are we doing a general reading for her? I am pretty good at what I do. Thank you, Melissa. I have to tell myself that sometimes, though. I can get down on myself, too. All right. Waiting for Sherry's daughter, or for Sherry to come back with either a question or just say general reading, or type it into the comments. And it's a full moon, y'all. Can you feel it? I feel it, that's for sure. My senses are like heightened right now, which could be a dangerous place because you don't want too much vision. You start taking you in different places. It can border on the buck moon, yeah. It can border on, and this is when the elk or the bucks get their horns, right? Crystal's out. I know we need to charge some of ours, or all of ours. I don't know where they're all at. Probably. Yeah, it's spiritual. You're going through a spiritual awakening, or most of us, as I see it. We're all going through it in our personal lives, in our, just in life in general, how we see things, our perception, relationship. Okay. Okay, what's his first name? Oop, we're running out of battery. If I miss anybody or my battery goes dead, Melissa, I will just do it privately. I just have to I can't plug it in where I'm at right now. It won't reach, but we do have a battery pack though. Let me put the battery back on. Forgot about that. Now, hopefully it's charged. Got some charge on it. Now where do I put this thing? Okay, we're good. We should have enough charge. It's charging this, so. And it's got enough in the bank right now. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. What is that person's first name, Sherry? What is Roxanne's man's first name? You don't have to leave it, but I appreciate it. Yeah, we're still good. What's that? Your phone? Is shit dying? We can just go, am I with the right man? No, we don't need to. I don't need the name. I mean, yeah, I feel like it is. I feel like a lot of shit's happened lately. I feel like there's been a lot of, well, you got the tower card first, and it's in the past, which is good. It's kind of like what we've been talking about. Your relationship's kind of been going through like a dark place, which I feel like you're getting out of it. And I feel like it's because you're setting boundaries and you're making sure, you respect yourself or him as much as he respects you. So you're sticking up for yourself, and I feel like it's working. You got the Empress card. So the Empress card is about you missed everything. You can watch it back. You just have to go to around at an hour and 7 minutes is where the reading is. So the Empress is saying basically, and you got the tower. She got the tower first. So the relationship's kind of on the rocks, or felt like it was on the rocks. I feel like you're on the mend. Now, don't repeat the same cycles. Okay. The Empress is telling you to stay strong, to be courageous, to use your instincts and trust them. The next card is the Lover's card. So the Lover's card's good, but it can really turn into that Devil card really fast. If not, you're not paying attention. If you get into this too obsessive state or the state of like always worrying about shit or what could happen, you want to be really careful with that. But the Lover's card's a good card. It's positive right next to the Empress as well. And then you've got, oh, yep. What was that one for?
I didn't know.
New beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. There you go. Think it's going through a rough patch, and that must be going around to it with a lot of people. They're facing their. It's a good thing. Like, it's a good thing where this is going. Hold your line, hold your respect. Like, make sure you're always respected. And if not, you need to put somebody in check. Stick up for yourself, speak up. Allow the relationship to be a partnership and understand that's what it is. And if it's not a good relationship. But I feel like you're doing the right thing. You've made the right choices with what you had and what you could work with. And I feel like it's working. So if you're putting that work into the relationship, I feel like whatever you're doing, it's working. And I think a lot of it has to do with you just creating boundaries. Like, this is a no-no. This is cool. Don't push it past to this level of, where we get into knockdown, like calling each other and, nasty names, or don't throw that at anybody, especially at your partner. You talk about it. Hopefully that resonated with her. Thank you, Roxanne, and thank you, Sherry. All right, Melissa is up next. She's been going through some energetic hard times. She's going through these shifts. She's going through these, which we all are. We're all dealing with them, but this is a way to walk through that next door. This is a way to, enlighten, awaken even more for the better and for the worst, but really refinding our purpose again. I hope you heard that one, Sherry. I hope she heard that one. Like I said, you can go back and watch it at like 106 minute or an hour and 6 minutes. Let's see if Melissa asked a question. And fighting the dark. Well, don't fight the dark anymore. You need to learn to live within it. General. Okay, general. And if anybody, if y'all like my work and you want to talk further on about more things or more in depth about things, go to my website, www.psychicshaman333.com. Those are private readings, and you can schedule one with me. I'm not available tonight, but I will be available tomorrow and Tuesday. All right, so you have to go back, Sherry, like when I end this video, which I'm going to end right after this reading, when there's gonna be a recording of it. Okay, so you just go back to about a minute or an hour and 6 minutes. Tell your daughter that. Hope if you don't understand that, but maybe you do. You just rewind. So it'll be on Facebook for you to watch. It's like, I think it starts around an hour and 6 minutes. Did you hear me on that one? Thing's pretty secure now. Chewing on bone, girl? What are you chewing on? That sounds like a bone. Her phone's dying, I think. We'll work it out. We'll figure it out. If I have to, I'll send it to her, just that clip of it. All right. So, first card, Melissa, the Dream Weaver. Yes, Melissa's a dreamer. I love it. I'm a dreamer as well. Keep that spirit. I feel like you're just getting it back again. You're letting go of a lot of fear, probably more than you ever have. I think fear before you kind of shoved down. You're very welcome, Sherry. And try to, just put it back in the closet. Now you're facing it and you're like, you know what? Oh my God, what was I afraid of in the first place? That fear that I had a fear of for so long is not actually happening. And then you got the staff card. So you're working very heavily into the spiritual world, which is good. You're a traveler, you're a seeker. The staff is about you building on that foundation. So continuing to go further and learn more and experience more. And if you've been manifesting things, you've been asking for them, you're going to get some small hints on and answers, like some answers from at this stage. You get the seedlings card. That's like when you grow something, right? From a seed, it's now become, you plant that seed and then it's now become a seedling. So from there, you grow it on to the next stage and the next stage. And then you've got number 52, Lemon Balm. Nurture yourself. Take care of yourself. Do some, I don't know, go to the spa. Go somewhere, go to the beach. Go somewhere it's quiet where you can just feed the soul with nature. And maybe it's eating a really good meal, like your favorite meal, like something that makes you happy. Moving to Maine with your father. Oh, that your parents are getting divorced. I'm sorry to hear that. Your name is Lemon Balm. Isn't that spirit giving you a little nod? That's awesome. All right, everybody. Well, thank you for being here. Again, if you'd like a fuller reading or more information, or those who maybe want to do it privately and are looking for a reading that's accurate and very comes from a lot of experience, go to my website, www.psychicshaman333.com. If you're interested in the class, I'm telling you, you'll enjoy it. You'll learn a lot from it. It's very supportive. It can be, sometimes it's group. It's kind of a hybrid of class and group. It's a therapeutic, very therapeutic class, but it's also very, just when people like that connect, we get, like, especially in the psychic realm, the intuitive ones, it gets interesting. So yeah, let me know, send me a message and I'll direct you or send you the link. All right, see you in 45 minutes. I gotta hurry and make a stream. Much love, everybody. Have a happy full moon. We'll see you soon.